Hello and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. I'm Whitney D. Let's get into it, shall we? It's just my reviews. I mean, hey, I digress.
I'm Whitney.
It's exciting.
Okay, hey you guys, and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. If you are new to this, then I need you to click that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Reviews family. Now, if you are not new, then you know how this goes. So let's get into this, okay? So last night was Monday, and with Monday comes Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And so me and my husband were watching the show, and Moniece and Fizz, or little fizzy pop situation, and Apryl situation came up. They actually came out with the fact of the matter that they are official, and he, quote unquote, supposedly got them a house together and all this stuff like that. And so as we were viewing it, how they give you the sneak peek of the next show, she stated, something about her being pregnant. Me, to be honest with you, I think they cut it the way they cut it just to leave us on the edge of our seats. I think maybe she's going to speak on the fact of the matter, because y'all got to remember this is recorded a long time ago. A while back, it was a rumor that she was pregnant, and she didn't. All those rumors were saying that she was not pregnant, but Moniece came out and said that, she got an abortion or whatever the case may be. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's another video. Let me get to the tea, or the gist of it all. Okay, so the thing is that they cut it right before she was saying, like, I'm pregnant, which I think she was saying, like, it's a rumor going around out that I'm pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So something like that. Anyways, it brings me to this. Me and my husband were talking about the whole situation about, who would be who in the family dynamics, right? And how the situation looks real warped, okay? And so he was just like, babe, you need to cover this, you need to break all this down. And then he brought up the whole dynamics with the Kardashian situation. Now, like I was telling him, babe, this is totally two different situations. Now, it was very nasty and ugly the way it went down with the whole Kardashian tribe, because Rob Kardashian and then Kylie are relatives. And so the thing is with that is that Kylie was talking to Tyga, who was talking to Black China, okay, who they end up having a child together. She was young at the time, and China was really best friends are close to Kim, okay? And so Tyga started talking to Kylie or whatever, and then Black China started talking to Rob, and then had a baby by Rob, making Rob be the stepfather and uncle to Tyga and China's son, making Kylie, if she would have stayed with Tyga and had a baby and got married, all this stuff, would have been the aunt and stepmother to Tyga and China's child, making China and Rob, if they stayed together and got married, her being the aunt and stepmother. It's stupid, okay? So there was just all kind of nasty and sexual things going on within that whole demise if marriages would have taken place. And what I have to break down to my husband is that it's nothing until you become official. And people want to say, well, it's nothing but a paper. No, marriage brings about a whole different family dynamics when it comes to just that paper, if you will, okay? Because at the end of the day, if it's no marriage going on or whatever, it's the kids that are connected. It's nothing to do with nothing in regards to the parents involved in the situations. It just leaves the children being kin to one another, okay? So now in the dynamics between Moniece and Fizz and Apryl, there is nothing there. It's no blood relation. The only thing is that it looks real bad. It's real bad, and morally it's wrong. People want to say, well, men do it all the time. We aren't talking about men right now. Okay, we're talking about Apryl, and we're talking about this whole situation. Okay, so this is my take on it. Okay, so it was brought out that they asked Apryl, hey, did you tell Moniece? And she was like, I don't have to tell her. I beg to differ. I feel that in any kind of relationship, regardless if it was Moniece and Fizz or whoever the situation was, when there are children involved and you're going to bring somebody around my child, I need to know that you're in a relationship because I need to know who this person is. That's period, point blank. Furthermore, the reason why that Apryl really owed Moniece something is because you set up her and you was up in this girl's face, made it seem like, y'all wasn't doing anything, y'all wasn't none of y'all was just friends, and y'all even said yourself that y'all had been in a relationship, y'all just hadn't brought it out to the public and stuff like that. So I ain't no telling how long y'all were really in a relationship, okay? So you lied, and then you sit here trying to build a relationship with this girl or whatever, and you know what it was. And at no point in time did you say, well, no, we are eventually going to move together. You kept putting it out there that it was nothing, but if so, you will shout it to the world, blah, blah, blah. You didn't do that, okay? So you're out of order for that, Apryl, period, okay? But the thing is that in regards to their dynamics, there's nothing there because it's not no kind of connection or whatsoever. Now, if Apryl gets pregnant by Fizz, it would just still make the siblings be related. They just will be, sister, brother, sister, whatever they have or whatever the case may be. Now, what could make it a sticky situation is this. Now, this is all just my mind going into a fantasy world, okay? And this is what me and my husband were playing with last night, okay? The what ifs of the world. So say, for instance, Apryl and little Fizz, or Apryl and Fizz get together, they get married, they have a child, okay? Then it would make Omarion and Apryl's children, siblings. But also, little Fizz would be the the stepfather to Omarion's child. And this, mind you, is basically his co-worker. He wouldn't make it seem like it's nothing but business, that they had no relationship. You've been knowing this dude for over 15 years. We're in our 30s, okay? Y'all been around since y'all were 15, 16 years old. And you mean to tell me you didn't have no friendship, no nothing with this dude? Y'all just was business. And furthermore, that still is not right. You don't crap where you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't do stuff like that. That is just not right. That's just not morally right. You know what I'm saying? In regards to that, period. And that's what I'm saying. People want to say, well, men do it all the time. They don't make it right that they do it. You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, this is actually to be said that this is not the first time Fizz has done this to Omarion. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, God dang, like, come on now. That is so twisted, But I was like, babe, what if Moniece got with Omarion? Okay, now that will make it be a crazy situation because it will be all kinds of uncle in, and it will be like the situation with the Kardashians. It would be like somebody will be an uncle and a stepdad in that situation, and the dynamics would be so different and so weird or whatever the case may be. Now, I say all this to say because I was actually watching Teen Mom as well, and Macy, I want to say Macy, but one of the lady that got the twins, okay, the girl that got the twins, all right, and then she had some another child by another man, and they were just, the kids were bickering back and forth and stating how, I see, she was like, your dad don't care about you, you only see him once or twice a month, and the other kid was like, I see my daddy every week, and it was just like, dang, like, and you guys don't take into consideration, what it does to the next child, what I'm saying, in regards to having multiple baby fathers or baby mamas in the situation future, and all you other men and women out there that are just popping out these kids with all these different fathers and stuff like that. Now, I know no one sets themselves up like that. You go into it thinking that it's going to be, the end of the end all. But that's why you really need to take into consideration whenever you're with somebody before reproducing with that person and making sure that it's long lived. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a situation where you guys are married and, you have kids and then you become remarried, I mean, I can understand that. But all these baby mama, baby daddy situations, y'all together for years, but ain't nothing is solidified. It really sucks, and it really isn't conducive to the environment of the child, this period, So I thank God that I was able to keep myself, although I did have, miscarriages and stillborn experiences, and, as morbid as may be, I really thank God that I did not have all those multiple pregnancies with, the different men that I was with, because they're long gone now, But anywho, so I say all that to say that, golly, just to think about how the dynamics would change if, somebody became or made it official. And from what I saw, Apryl does not look pregnant. They have not announced anything. And my husband was like, well, it's recorded. They can't do that. I said, no, because Princess Love came out, with the fact of the matter, they're having baby number 2. So I don't think that. So I feel like, if she was pregnant, I think, hey, they done already announced their relationship. I don't think they'll really care too much about what anybody think about it. But I think it's just morally wrong. At the end of the day, they're not really doing nothing real bad. It's not like Fizz and Amariana are related, but it still doesn't make it right. But, it happens every day. It really does. But I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. That's the video. Are you here for their relationship? Do you feel like, hey, love is love. Whoever they love, it is what it is. You can't help who you love. Fizz was there for her. Or you like me, like, girl, out of everybody in the world and universe, you had to pick one of your baby daddy's co-workers, basically. I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Why are you there? Please take out the time to like, share, and subscribe. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so very much. If you're not, do not forget to click that subscribe button and join the gang, okay? Either way, do not forget to click the notification bell so you know every time I upload. And thank you again so very much. Oh, and shouts out to you 500 and plus subscribers. Thank you so very much for continuing to have this platform grow. I love what I do, and I can only do it if you continue to subscribe to the channel. So sharing is caring. Please share this video. And thank you guys so very much for your support. And this has been Reviews with Whitney D. I'm Whitney D signing off. I love you so very much. Deuces. I digress. Signing off. Deuces.